All right, Gemini, we are going to do a new love reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is going to be for the month of September. Is Gemini meeting a new romantic partnership in September? So for September, we have not the right time. So you may not be meeting anybody new in September. So what is going on with Gemini? Why not the right time? Why is it not the right time for Gemini? We have the Eight of Pentacles. So definitely that's working and focusing on yourself. There may be someone from your past that you're still thinking about here with the Seven of Cups, or that you want to reunite with, but you're not, it's saying it's not the right time. If it's that's not the case, then with the Seven of Cups, you may have options. But I'm getting this more as in this Seven of Cups, there's a bit of a desperation that this individual is having in this card. So I feel like there's some possibly emotional baggage or confusion. It's balancing out your emotions and your mental state. With the Eight of Pentacles, it's focusing and working on some type of, I almost want to say what's in the shadows, what's hidden, shadow work, or just focusing on yourself here. Because if you're in a state of this confusion, not knowing what you really want, emotionally, feeling emotionally fragmented, if a relationship does come in, when we're not in a good place, even though we may be really excited and we want that relationship, that shadow, that emotional fragmentation will somehow sabotage the connection. It will sabotage anything positive that we're trying to bring into our life. So there's something here where with the Eight of Pentacles, you definitely have to put some focus and some work into yourself, into this emotional fragmentation and healing it. What is this seven of? Tell me about the Seven of Cups, please. It's Neptune energy. Number seven rules the planet of Neptune. Pisces, Libra, could be Libra energy, but Pisces type of energy, where there's a lot of, it's just like, it's an illusion, an illusionary. Is that the right word? I don't know. It can create illusions. It can create yourself. It can make yourself feel very emotionally. I just feel like fragmented, not seeing things for what they are, not being clear within yourself, mistaking relationships for something that they're not. Some of you, it may be helpful to listen to music, like something like soothing type music, something that really touches your soul to kind of facilitate some healing for you. Yeah, sun, strength, empowerment. What else came out? Ace of water. I feel like here there's a lot that needs to be that needs to be done when it comes to possibly really self-love here. There needs like a lot of growth within yourself and being and loving yourself and having compassion for yourself. So that you don't feel unloved when you're in a relationship and little things happen that maybe really aren't such a big deal, but when we feel a sense of disconnect and we don't feel loved and we don't because we don't really love ourselves, any little thing can be blown out of proportion. What's going on for Gemini? What's going on for Gemini, please? But I do feel like eventually, it's not saying never, it's just saying not in September. But I do feel like through this working on your, healing your emotions and balancing out your emotions here, I do feel like there is some type of strength that's gained, some type of empowerment. Something you do tend to grow. It's like growth within yourself. And eventually you do get the Ace of Cups. But it's going to come through focusing and working on self-love. What's going on with Gemini? What's going on with Gemini? Expectation. Sometimes with the Seven of Cups, that can be an energy of like being in a relation, like you just meet someone and you're on your third or fourth date. And so your perspective of the relationship, because maybe you are really into the person, you see yourself like, oh, this is the one. And you have this overlay of the relationship, your perspective of the relationship, where this person may be like, hey, I'm getting to know you. Hey, I don't really know you that well, but I like you and we're talking, we're getting to know each other. So that's their perspective of the relationship. And it can be two very different things. And when we are in the Seven of Cups and we don't see something for what they are, and we act on something that is not the way that it is, then it can create conflict. So that's an expectation card here. It's kind of like make sure that your expectations reflect what is actually possible in reality. You may be expecting or hoping for a message from someone. It's not the right time, but we do have release that wanted to come out, which is the the death card. I feel like you need to release expectations. Release expectations when it comes to how you want other people to be, or a certain type of expectations that you have. And I think the real focus here is to focus on self healing and self love. And with the release cards, it does talk about the end of a phase or a situation, spiritual transformation, and a time to move on. So we have that here with the Ace of Cups. Spiritual, emotional transformation, healing, and moving on from something that didn't work out. All right, so that's what I have for you, Gemini. I hope that this was helpful. I hope that you stay blessed. You have a fantastic week, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.